I'm just bringing up the quiz now.
Okay, so we're recording.
Right.
Okay, mine's up.
Me too.
I got it.
Okay. So I'll lead out if you guys are okay with that.
Yep.
All right. In a pie chart, why are the slices or sectors different sizes?
Yep, this is too hard. I'm out.
I like the last one. Pie charts are more visually appealing when the slices are different sizes.
It's true, they are.
Makes it a lot easier to read.
Sure does. Makes me hungry too. Pie. Mhm. So the third one.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Cool.
How are bar charts and Pareto charts related?
So in the book, it says a Pareto chart is a bar chart where the height of the bars is presented in descending order.
Yeah. So it'll be the last one.
Yep.
All right. You know, why do statisticians have to have all these weird names for stuff? P hat. I mean, come on. What is that? Right?
When I was watching the video, I was like, did he just say P hat? Took me a second to realize that that was actually a real thing.
Right. I was actually pulling up the one paper while I was watching the thing, and I'm like, "Whoa, wait a minute! What did he just say? Am I watching the right thing here?" Yeah. All right. So we conclude that p hat is normally distributed if NP is greater than 10 and N times 1 minus P is greater than 10. Is P the true proportion or the sample proportion?
It's a sample proportion, isn't it?
So the book, and just the summary where it does the remember, it says if NP is greater than or equal to 10 and N times 1 minus P is greater than or equal to 10, you can conduct probability calculations using the normal probability applet.
But I think it's just asking what is the variable P instead of P hat.
Right.
So it says if the sample size is large, the sample proportion and then P hat will be approximately normally distributed. So it looks like P hat is the sample proportion, but I don't know if P is the true proportion because of that, or
I thought p hat was the true proportion, and p is part of the calculations to get there.
So it says the sample proportion p hat is normally distributed if n is large. The true population mean of the random variable p hat is mean of p hat equals p.
Hmm.
So I don't know if that's like the true proportion or.
We can find out.
Actually, it says right here. In one of the questions, it says, what is the true proportion of heads that would be expected to occur if a coin was tossed many, many times? And then in parentheses, it says, this means P. Or this is the mean P, excuse me. So I think it's the true proportion.
All right.
I'm good with that.
What is I think it's the sample size, right?
Yeah.
If p is 1/4, the smallest n that satisfies the requirement just in an equation would be 40, because you're looking for something multiplied by 1/4 that is greater than or equal to 10 in the first part of the equation. 40 is the lowest number that you could possibly throw in there.
Good point.
I like it. Just looking to see if it says round to 3 decimals or anything. It does, so we might have to put 0.000 after it.
So the next question is, what is the mean of pi hat? And it says round to the nearest tenth, but what I was reading says that the mean of pi hat equals p, so the answer is just 0.04. Does that make sense?
0.4?
Yeah. Yeah. I said 0.04, but I meant 0.4. Because the mean of pi hat is just p.
P, right.
Per the book. So if that's wrong, I'm sorry.
No, I think you're right on. Because then we have to figure out the standard deviation of P.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're spot on.
So then we just do. Oh yeah, at some point we also need to talk about our project.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if this is right, but I got 0.25.
0.3.
Yeah.
I got 0.1.
Dang.
Let me rework it, though.
So the formula we're looking at here is p times 1 minus p divided by n. All of that is square rooted, right?
Right.
Okay. So it should be 0.6 times 0.4 and then divided by 24 and the square root of that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 0.6 times 0.4 equals 0.24. If you divide that by 24, gives you 0.01. If you square root that, it gives you 0.1, right?
Yeah. So it's the square root of 0.01?
0.1 is what I got.
Okay.
Yeah. At least that's what my calculator's giving me. I don't know. It might be.
So the answer is 0.3. Or is that wrong?
I just got 0.1.
Okay, maybe I'm just like really off. Did you guys all get the same thing?
I'm gonna go with 0.1, and we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I don't even know. So you guys are right. It says round to the 10th. So all right. So p hat is just the mean, right?
So is there a difference between when it asks for the mean of p hat or p hat?
That's what I'm looking for here. I think there probably is.
I think from watching the movie, or the video, sorry.
So it says p hat is a point estimator for true proportion, and then it says p times p hat equals x divided by n. So do we have x and n?
We have an x value of 0.3.
The n and p. So we can just solve it algebraically, I guess. But
So we're just taking x and dividing it by n then, right?
yeah.
Which gives us the 0.3, that's the p, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you guys have the textbook pulled up, but if you do, in the remember at the bottom is the formula I was talking about. And I don't know if it's p times p hat or if it's just a period. Well, maybe a second set of eyes would be able to.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. P hat is a point estimate of the true proportion p. So I think that's a period.
Yeah, if you look over at the side at the next formula, the square root of p, the multiplication point is like higher up. So I don't.
Yeah, I think it's just a period.
So it's just p hat equals x minus n, or x divided by n.
Yep.
Yeah. It's under 2.1.1. It's one of the first things in the textbook. That's what I was looking at.
I'm just really struggling today. Sorry, guys.
No, don't worry about it. So is it 0.35?
I trust you.
Well, I'm just,
35,
because there's 35 bits out of 100, yeah. And
So
P,
it's. I think 0.35 is a good answer. That's what I got too.
okay.
What is the standard deviation of p hat? So that's back to the first formula.
Yeah.
So 0.3 times 1 minus it, or yeah, 0.3 times 0.7.
Divided by 100.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Did you guys get 0.35 or am I just like totally off on the last one?
Running through it.
I'm talking about the question 10, because don't we just use that?
Oh,
Or never mind,
No,
point 3.
yeah, they give you a 0.3. Yeah,
Having a hard day today, boys.
it's all right.
Standard deviation of p to how many decimal points?
2.
Then it would be 0.05, right?
0. Yeah, that's what I got too. 0.0458. So yeah, 0.05.
Exactly.
Yeah, good.
So it's sorry, I just made it 0.0458.
Yep.
So it's 0.046.
But it only says to go 2 decimals. No, it doesn't. It says 3. Sorry, I read it
Oh.
wrong. So
Well.
it would be 0.46.
Okay.
0.046, right?
Mm-hmm. And then do we just plug that into the, or no, I guess we figure out the z-score now.
Yeah, because it's the z-score is the value minus the mean divided by the standard deviation.
So the value is the 0.35 minus the 0.3 divided by what we just figured out.
The standard deviation, right? So I got 1.087.
That's what I got.
Yep.
Then we just plug that into the applet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we shade above, because I assume it's,
It should be a positive number, yeah.
Oh, we just look to the area, right?
Right.
I got 0.138, but it'll be 1.139, I guess, because if you round up, but
Yeah, that's what I got too.
that wasn't too bad.
Mm-mm.
You guys did well. I just followed along. All right.
All right, so we're back to finding a standard deviation again.
Hooray.
All right, what we've got.
Well, for that, we've got to find p hat first.
Well, we have P, right? So can't we just
Yeah.
use P in the end?
You sure can.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. That's true. I was about to do so much more work. Thanks for saving me.
I'm just happy you finally found the spreadsheet, because I can't imagine having to do all that the whole semester without the spreadsheet.
Oh, yeah.
It has taken my stress level down considerably.
Well, that's good.
Right, and standard deviation of p that I got to 3 decimal places is 0.011.
I got something else. I got 0.004. Might have to do that.
I'm almost there, so we'll see in just a second if I'm even close.
Oh, I was wrong. I had a decimal in the wrong spot.
What did you get again, Michael?
0.011.
That's what I got.
Yeah, I had my decimal in the wrong spot. Sorry, I had 0.052 instead of 0.52.
And what z-score would we use? Oh, good.
So I guess we do have to calculate p hat, right?
Womp womp.
Well, we have the value, right?
Uh-huh.
The z-score is just the value. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, z-score is value minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. So the value is 0.52, right?
Or is it 0.5? Because the verbal part, or the words at the end say that we're testing to see if they get less than 50% of the votes.
Yeah, that's right. Because in one of the videos they just were like, "Oh, you assume that p hat is this because of this." So
Right.
I think that's probably true. So it'll be 50 minus or 0.5 minus 0.52 is what we're looking at.
Yeah. And then divided by that standard deviation.
Mm-hmm.
0.011.
Yep. So did you get a negative 1.818?
That's what I got.
Good to go. And it's a negative for the question. Probability of losing. So it would shade under.
So the probability I end up getting, or the area, is 0.0345. So it'll be 0.035. Is that what you guys got?
0.0345, yep.
So do we have to look at the area? I guess that's the next question, right?
I mean, the area is the probability.
Yeah, so the answer is 0.035.
Yep.
Cool. Who wants to submit first this week?
I can. I went last time.
Dang, I was just going to suggest Michael, but
Just throw me right under there.
No, I'll go. No big deal. Well, we got 100%, so that's good.
nice. Unless I click the wrong button, then I'll be sad. No, we're all good here. Michael, did you do good? You
I did. I got 100, and I was testing something at the same time. I wanted to see if the answer for 7 was 40. Do I have to put 3 zeros after it? And I didn't. I was so happy. I just put in 40, and it was working.
Nice.
That's great. It just the 0.000 is just all. It's all. They all know it's there, so we're good.
Right.
Excellent. Good game, everyone.
Yeah.
So I was thinking this morning, just really quick, about our project, and I think it'd be pretty easy if we just did like a sample of like some type of food price from different stores. Just because that's like a more controlled sample. Because like I don't know if you guys have read any of the directions or anything, but it seems like it's going to be pretty complicated. So just making it as simple as possible would be probably pretty easy, I think.
Yeah, and I think with us being in 3 different areas, it gives us a good, random sample on the product and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
I agree. Let's do it.
So we could all go to different stores and like check milk prices for 2% or something and see what the differences are. But
Yeah, that seems great.
I mean, he said we'll probably get rejected the first time we submit our design, so fully expecting that. But anyways, fruit for thought till the next meeting, I guess.
Okay. And then I can get in and actually read what that's all about.
Yeah, just I guess we'll try and get that all written up or read up by the time we meet next time.
Cool.
Neat. Well, see everybody later.
Yeah.
All right,
Have a good week. See you Thursday.
see ya.